So do you know what you're doing?
No. Brunch buns. What are they? I have no idea. But this is a mix that I picked up at Sustrena Grena in Belfast, and it is a Danish establishment. And yeah, so I picked this up because I thought this would be interesting to make on the show and to show you maybe how easy it is to make. So why don't we get started? All right, so now let's get started. So let's cut this open, pour this mixture in to this really big bowl. So this is very interesting flour because there are some bits in here. I think there might be like some seeds or something. So I poured this lovely mixture into this really big bowl, and the recipe said to use 5 grams of yeast. I don't have yeast, so the next alternative to use is baking powder. So I am using the equivalent in grams. So I have weighed out the baking powder here. So now I'm going to pour it into the mix. Okay, so I have mixed it somewhat, and now I am going to add 250 mLs of water to this mixture. I think this is becoming somewhat of a sticky dough now, but there are some extra mixture on the side. So I'm gonna just get all the dry and wet ingredients mixed together. Okay, after I have finished mixing this together, I think that I'm almost there actually. Then I need to leave it for 2 hours for the dough to rise. So in this mixture there is wheat flour, linseed, sesame seeds, blue poppy seeds, and a whole load of other type of baking ingredients such as rye, barley, oats, traces of peanuts, soya, almonds. So I would check this if you are allergic to any of these ingredients. Let this dough rest for 2 hours and allow it to rise in size.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, so I managed to get 5 of these shapes onto here. I think that it will probably overlap, so that's why we didn't really put all of it onto this circular thing for the convection oven. So now I have to leave it to prove for 30 minutes before I put it into the oven. 14 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. So the next time we open it, it should look like those buns, I suppose. Those breakfast buns, brunch buns. It did say brunch buns. Okay, so let's start it and then we will be right back. Okay, what are you doing now?
I'm going to log on to It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube.
They still feel rather warm. I think that we've let them cool for maybe about 15 minutes or so. So I hope that they're cooked. Okay, so they kind of look like clams or some type of shellfish. So why don't I just cut where the opening is? I never said I was good at the baking, so so I do apologize if it turns out really bad, but you live and learn, I think. Bottoms up. This sort of tastes like a bit of like a bagel of some sorts, or it tastes kind of crunchy. I think it depends on how long you put it in for and how many buns you decide to make. I think they kind of look like rolls, to be honest. I do like the poppy seeds in here, and I think it adds some type of wholemeal taste to it, or some granary taste to it, but I sort of like it. I think that turned out okay, don't you? For those of you that have made it to the end and haven't subscribed already, why haven't you subscribed yet? Hit the subscribe button. For those of you that have liked this video, give us a thumbs up, and for those of you that want to leave a comment, you could do so as well. All three of these things will contribute to our overall algorithm on YouTube, and it will push us up the ladder amongst the searched items when you search YouTube. For those of you that are feeling extra generous, you could buy us a cup of coffee. This will help us along the way when we're out and about filming these YouTube episodes, and there is a link in the description. And until next time, we'll see you later.